bida boom. Yeah, I have to change the tune. Chem-bomination, boom, 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 of your nation begins, zing, 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 zing. Yeah, I got in trouble for singing that one. I better stop. Oh, they might ban it in the country. I'm not covered. Boy, are you guys getting absolutely smashed, man. Your chem-bomba rain. Hey, man, they called it a rain bomb. I've been calling them chem-bomb rain for years. Poor little Hoppy out in the chem-bombed rain. I once said in New Zealand on towards a little sparrow that was out there hopping around. And now I got one here that bumps his tail up and down. I call him Bumpy. And poor Bumpy's out there getting chem sprayed over here. And there's a little Bumpy over here getting his head bumped against the EMF. Ooh, the poor birds. And boy, are you guys about to get so wet. Very, very wet. And I think you might get a little angry when you see this was going on. But then again, if you're into the angry wetness, this is your show. Because here's this quotation marks of what the various penises of the coastlines. I think I'm near Sydney. Yeah. Figures. Is Gong the dingus? I don't know. Or am I a little farther south? Anyways, that kind of gives you an idea where we are. And from looking from outer space going by, you would say, my God, are they fumigating something out there? Is there bugs? You know, as the spaceship goes by out there, they're looking down, scratching their heads. There's no sign of intelligent life here yet, other than out in the ocean. They're smart enough to stay out here. Oh, my God, the color's on, but it's coming to them out here. And boy, are you getting fried from Lord how. It's putting out big blasts. And what's circulating out here across New Zealand is this total chem bomb. Totally made all at once, look. Bomb, 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 bomb. North Island puts the twisting pressure. Another here. Boy, are you guys getting a real dose of something. There's something going on here. So they're getting a dose of something here. Approaching Nelson and Richmond and where the whales beach a lot over here. This is so sad. And, well, you know, when you're getting fried, it ain't just you getting affected by it. You see the waveform coming through here on the low deck? That ain't a shadow. That's a wave. Bzzz, feeding in. Suctions all through here. See it flowing that way? As soon as they change the wind direction, that flow will change. And then you got hell to pay. So, right. Hello, Tazi. How you doing? Oh, my God. Would you look at the gelt here? Whoa. Slow down there. Slow down there. What's it, National Cat and Dog Day? I'm going to find out. What's this? It's 10 tips for a first-time pet owner. First rule is make a commitment for life or don't do it. And if you can't say your life is stable for the rest of your life, they bring great love. And why not house one that's already had issues with being housed? Ain't their fault. I'm following this line of nucleation here. Is just some bombing involved? There's definitely a bombing involved here. See, I've changed my keyboard. That's never a good idea. So let me relocate a few items. I didn't put a pillow under my yes either. I need a chair. It's next on my list. We will be having a jewelry sale on this. And boy, do I have a beautiful single Larimar piece. And yes, at Garden Gates and beyond, you will be offered it first on a private sale, but it ain't small. It's a beautiful ring. Yeah, somebody's going to enjoy it, and that other piece is set aside, the market site ones, and I'll do a little market combing, I think tomorrow. Saturday is a good day for that. So, right, as I look at the chem bomb in here of Tasmania, the Tasmaniacs in your skies. Boom, ba-boom, boom, 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 boom! Ba-boom, boom. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, stand up for your rights. Stand up, look up, they're spraying up your skies. Look up, look up. I just want to comment on somebody that was about the big blitz or a bombing's going off, and it was like, somebody looked beautiful, and they hadn't looked up. They didn't look up. And I was just saying, Jesus Christ, look up geoengineering, look up chemtrails, look up chem bombs, look up, look up, look up. And this whole don't look up scenarios of it all, and the big square over the top, big square, with a pulse wave coming through. The total geoengineering of the mountains over here. Look at the pulse. I'm going to run this fast. And we can, so you can see, that cloud just stays there. That's a microwave nucleation. And there's also possibly a mountain range coming across here, too, because I'm picking up certain gaps are telling me there's something here is going up to elevation. But you got Chem bombing it. Whoa! Look how much shit that Australia decided to dump on you. Hi, have a big old piss of shitstorm on you. Hi, raid. You're being raided. You're being sprayed. Not just for bugs anymore. Wait for self-defense or wasp spray. I'll tell you that. A can of that on front door cut out 15 feet of, oh my God. You ain't got to light it on fire for it to do the job. Yeah, I've been recommending that for people for years. Little can of that in your purse will go a long way to self-protection. Whoa, look at the face. Ah, excellent. Bombed away. Somebody might have put out a good, beautiful vibe, singing to the universe right over here during a group meditation today. And they decided to take it away with a bomb. It was bad enough they put a skeleton off your coast. Look like the dragon's head coming down. Geosculpting your skies. I've been telling you guys about the femtosecond laser for years. Y'all acting like something new is going on. Oh, there's so much you guys got to learn. Well, learn one thing. That you're invincible. You could do anything you set your mind and your heart to. So what are you willing to give up to do it? You know, I had to give up everything I own to be able to freely talk about this. Yeah, okay, so the chair under my ass is hard. Big fucking deal. I showed you guys my ass. It's well firm from it. Yeah, I can't believe I did that yesterday in a video. Oh my God. Hey, I'm real. Look, this is my real ass crack. Kiss it. Hey, I'm just watching the all of a suddens of this all. It's a shame this ain't got a rock feature I can do the back and forth. Right, you got a glitch going here. Bzzz. Predictable glitches here has to happen. This has to come through and then they could turn Esperin on. Esperin has to be off right now. So whatever's doing this up here has got to shut down. Or they can't mix the moisture and the cold the way they want to. Splitting it off when this catches that eddy, half of this is going to split off. This diverted flow will go with this, heat it up, bring it to Antarctica, melt a little bit of ice. Yeah, Al Gore's flamethrower. The dragon. Look into the eyes of the dragon and feel the big love of it all. Why should we despair? We just need clean air. That's all. You know, this chem bombing of the ocean out here has to stop. This experiment is a bad thing. Said being done by the same people that said, "Oops, we're sorry about and need amnesty for the COVID experience." There's the same people funding this, the Bill Gates Foundation, the Faucis of the world under different and various names, the fraudies, if you will. A skeleton head down low. Mr. Bones appears. Hello, Mr. Bones. How you doing? Swirling dervishes in the skies. What does that put that dudes in dresses spinning in circles? That's an interesting geoscope picture. My geosculpting collection. Yeah, I got lots of collections of faces from the skies. When I do my Imaginarium, sometimes I show these things. Look at this one here. Woo! Chem bomb. Drawing alien head. Hi there. Yeah, you guys are loaded, man. Boy, if they doing some magic on you guys. They are. They do magic. Look at the EMF. Look what it made. I'm going backwards. Hi. From nothing to something. Chem bomb drain is no longer strange. The new normal is a toxin that's been normal for a long time. Rebranded poison. Rebrand oppression for new normals. Go to work on our project that we get paid for. We gave our money to ourselves. It was yours. But we make you think you earned it somehow. Yeah, your entitlements are entitlements, right? You paid out of your taxes. Don't make me tell you that's a benefit. Ain't no fucking benefit. It's a benefit from working hard your whole life and squirreling away into a system that squirreled into their own pocket, drank fucking beers, and held fucking discotheques and stuff while we was locked down. Yeah, fuck them. No amnesty. You hear this sound here? It's the sound of a spatula. That's amnesty. That's right. If their kisser was the thing that was doing the harm, right across the kisser. If they sat in their ass and filled out wrong forms of causes of death, right in the ass. Right? My mama, she showed me how to use one of those. You know, I could never evade it. Somehow she had like the go-go gadget arm when the spatula became nylon. That was a very bad day for bums across the planet. It wasn't just for flip-flops. Oh, my God. But they flip-flop on decisions. Hi, have it. But you got an industry here that suddenly steamed out for a couple hours and then went on and everybody went home? Or is that a chem bomb going off in reverse? In this boom, 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 big tendril of something streamer in here, cat's claw there, boom, turns into the greedy clutches of oppression. Bill Gates wants your farmland. Hi, no more sugar. We have pain in the aspartame to cause all your headaches. That we will sell you something new. We will sell you the Neurofin Blast over here that they had. And well, this is fucked up after doing this to you guys. Just head that over to the reef. Just head it out here. Just bomb these poor fish. Bombing the sea turtle. What the fuck was that going by? That ain't a meteor. It's a chemtrail, man. Hey, have a little spray. Have a little here. There ain't no main airport over here that they go into flying from the Bahamas. What in the fucking hell is that? It's almost like a rocket. But it went from here to here, and in 10 minutes, it went to there. It's moving rather slow. Actually, it won't be a plane. Oh, yeah, and then it deployed something else here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bombs in a cluster. Yeah, the old string of pearls up the old wazoo. They'll pull it out one at a time and feel the joy to yo. Well, they toxify the reefs. As if it's dead, they can just plow it up. That's good phosphate for them. And that's really good for to toxify the fucking bastards what they're doing to you guys. What are they doing to your skies? It's time to make them the offer they can't refuse. Down your toes. You worried about the bank not giving you money? Don't go and take any. Just leave it. Leave this system behind. Don't worry, they ain't gonna let you starve. They're counting on your insurance money. They'll pick you up off the sidewalk, put a hose down your throat while they're running a fucking devil head off the side of the Great Australian Bight here. See it? Eyes, third, boom, boom, boom. Geoscope the magical things in your skies, and this is disgusting me. As we head into the Sabbath, on the Fridays is high holies for some people, right? The whole weekend is 3 days of Sabbaths for various religions who can't agree on what day to give God a day off, so he doesn't get one at all, which is kind of sad. Oneness don't get no day off. Oneness just is. It's why you're breathing. You're part of it, whether you like it or not. And well, the question is, are you going to allow geoengineering to continue? Are you going to allow these land grabs via storms? Do you see Groot? Are you Groot? Facing off? I'd rather be Groot, man, because Groot is rooted. Groot can grow. Groot is young at heart. And well, geoengineering sucks. It just fucking does. And boy, are they doing a number on you in the next couple of days. So I will go to weather plan first. I've already run this because I need a drink. After seeing this, I need a fucking sketch. Hey, I'll have the sketch. Now tell the Godfather the weather he needs to hear. Godfather. They're killing her mother. Godfather, we gotta do something about this. We gotta rally the neighborhoods. It's gonna kill all the families. This is an infamy going on. As they were spraying stuff in the skies that we were supposed to throw out in dumps and incinerators. Yeah, Godfather, this is a bad thing. Thank you for the scotch, Godfather. You know, it's time to be honest, like your life depends on it. You tell the Godfather a lie, what happens to you? Exactly. Well, the offer we can't refuse is breathing air, drinking water, eating. You can't refuse the wanting to do these things. You can't refuse or refute the fact that you need to do these things to sustain the ease of your body. Or good health, as it's sometimes called, or becoming asymptomatic in your life means you have no symptoms of any diseases. And even knowing about this chem is a form of disease. It causes a bad vibe in our bodies. And as we head into Saturday night, your time, the big flare-up happens. So you're looking still 48 hours of, I get some time to prepare before the flow from the tropics is going to come down here, because the pressure clearly says so. They're coming this day. You got a bubble up. It's going to be bloop, 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 like this in a pattern. So you can expect another event probably about 6 days behind this one. I'm watching the dynamics set up. Not past this date here. Excuse me, probably about the 24th. You're right around Thanksgiving our time. They'll give us something to watch in America as your Black Friday forces you to stay at your house and do your online shopping. And so you put the post office out and Amazon makes all the money and everybody gets fucked. Hashtag exposed to 28. As the storms rage across New South Wales and in through the trough where the Inland Railroad line is wanted, and does the Tennant Creek line from Mount Isa out that way, they're going to get stormed along the line of where the boom, right where they want the land grab to go. And the chem bomb said it all, and the EMF says it all. And when you look at where the business is going on, I don't think I have that pulled up yet. You see the corridors heated here, 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 and here. I can pull that up real quick. That only takes a moment. The national loopiness. Wicked glitch of the West is full on frying her broomstick. What the hell was that? Not what I wanted. Mighty curve there, huh? Yeah, Brisbane's full on out to the coast, pretty much fanning and threading this way, so that's going to create a flow that allows a small corridor to spit off into here to give you guys some of your regular showers. You got a small corridor through here for inland flow to create some afternoon wetnesses. Yes, afternoon moisture. We're going to see those chemtrails and we're going to fight. We ain't going to take a nap tonight. Look at the broom. The wicked witch broom is here, boy. That's sticking, you guys. That means the aspirin will be active. They're beaming toward that with enough energy to cause a spark gap with the station here, which is a predictable thing. If they want to go into that excuse, I'll be happy to talk about spark gaps, EMF releases, and pulsations. Duh. It has to. Come on, you don't think Billy Hayes and I didn't well discuss that? Come on, he handed me that official state line, and we had a long talk about that. He had to agree. We're both right. Hello, broom. You're doing a circle jerk. Circle jerk, circle jerk. From the jerks at the Bureau of Morons. Here it is, Bureau of Morons. They still ain't just calling themselves the Bureau. You don't want to be the Bureau. That's where you throw shit you forget about it. Well, forget about you guys with honesty. You have no integrity, Bureau of Morons. I forecasted this storm how many days ago? Come on, you guys got to tell them. Go put the video up. I gave you guys a 16-day fucking warning. 16 days. Uh-huh. And now it's here. There it comes. You're 2 days away from the 16 being up. So 14 days ago, I told you about this. And pretty much to do it, what predictable moves. This thing's blasted. It's just not showing you anything. You're getting a little nucleation out here. This thing has got to be blasting to keep all this away. As they fold around the corner, there she comes. Poof, poof. Yeah, a little bit of a tickle coming down from up here. You got a station here. Eventually they'll put them all online when they figure out that we're all blind. Hey, they don't need to watch this. You no longer need to watch the radars to determine your own safety on the back roads because the cold is on and we want you in electric vehicles that will burn your bedrooms and houses down when you charge them with subpar chargers with doo-doo batteries made by the lowest bidder by people who are slave to their jobs. Welcome to Chinese prosperity. And they don't sign up for these climate agreements that they're asking you the money for. They do not. Because it's a lie. To use the words of a poet named Cassandra, global warming is a hoax. Global warming is a lie. It's the geoengineers who are fucking up our skies. And they are fucking them up. Right, I have run you through the ringer of the 4 days. I'm going to do a quick hop. Hi, getting wet, getting wet. A little bit of snow action down here at Tassie here coming up. To get your Yule log right. Yeah, you can get a little snow. For fuck's sake. Get anything down here yet? Talk about bubbling up some cold air. Now hit it with a blast from Hobart. Boom! Send that son of a bitch over Melbourne and in through the trough in here. Let it lie on top of them crops and you'll have a naturally occurring big storm. And that's what they're going to do. Yeah, the first tickles are going up in the mountains. Guess the tickles. Mr. Tickle is out there. He's not so pleasant. He's tickling in an inappropriate manner. Hashtag exposed to 28. All these storm chasers out there not helping the right one. Hashtag let's help Chase. Hey, here's some wishes. Let's make them come true. Right? Fuck these foundations. He wants a camper that you pull, or his caravan you tow behind something. There's something to tow it behind so that he can see this beautiful country up here. He deserves to go where Crocodile Dundee was it, because I want to go there. Let him go in my place. He deserves to see the beautiful sunsets of toxin-free skies that I am fighting very hard for him to see. And he deserves the family time and the sharing of the knowledge that his father and mother have of the land to be shared with him. So when we finally fix all damages and stuff and get everything turned on and fixed with everybody's suppressed genes that have been happening through the GMOs and the nefariousnesses of corporations through the years, you'll be able to enjoy a very fulfilled life. Who knows? He might be the boomerang thrower into the LRAT that's needed at the state houses. One day, I will know somebody's got some balls out there. My God, they burnt your children. And in a way, you're burning all your dreams for them right now. If you worked so hard to have a house and a farm that you kept alive, that your daddy kept alive, that his daddy and mommy kept alive, and you want to hand it to your kid, and they say you're going to own nothing and be happy about it, and they told you this in advance, and then they're doing this, and you don't believe it's happening, boy, I want to sell you the Emperor's New Opera House down here in Sydney. Yeah, here it comes to self-assembly in a box. It costs the same. It's invisible. Or would you like some dehydrated doop juice? Because that comes out of the boob tube every day. As the geoengineered flies on by, it's just such a crime. Now go to your accumulations to show you that they're coming. The air conditioning units there. Fucking Christ, this is going to be bad. I know it would. My God. Look at the heaviness of the totals. They're bubbling down from the tropics. And a couple days later, at the end of this 10 days, this is going to be part of the bubble up. The bubble up will actually have two of them coming from up here. And it's anything goes. Where they divert this moisture at any time down into here, even the smallest bit. And it looks like they're starting. That's another tendril's going to come down through here. Yep. Count on it. Count on it. Your totals? Hey, go look. Hey, you're fucked. How many inches of fuckery do you want? Some people got a deeper back wall than others. Some people got the bigger gob and take more of it. But you know what? I ain't taking no more of this shit without talking. I ain't damn sure ain't going silent into my dead night. You ain't erecting a gallows in front of me and say, oh, no, don't worry, it's not for you. Bullshit. It's for all of us. They come for your land very strategically placed along the railroad lines that they're wanting. Go look at your maps and do your homework. You're being pwned, man. Look at the methods that J.P. Morgan used to get the railroads out west. Look at the methods going on now. He didn't have a weather machine then. But he got one now. Whether you believe it or not, there's some very, very heavy totals coming to some of these places. And it looks like I got a couple hours still to go. Whew. Yeah. The fuckery is going on, and it's happening over these creeks as the pre-swell begins. Pre-swell, the rivers, the creeks, the dry beds. If you're camping out around here, you might want to reconsider your location. The idea of you being rescued it would be imminent as things head your way. What rain here can go there. What goes up must come down. Look what's going down, man. You better start looking up. Because there's a lot of water hanging around that's headed your way, Australia. This is what's done up there. And it will come. It will be boom, 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 boom. Yep. Pulsating, constricting water tendrils right towards you. Darwin. You're getting sooner. You're in the 5. Look at this trough event. Look what they're planning to do. And then they're bringing back into Queensland. So most of your event will be over for here in about 7 days. You get some wetness and volatility, and you're looking hail, tornadic activity, and with the pulses going on, earthquakes are becoming more present in a country that was known to not have them. Something's going on. Something is different. It's called geoengineering. And with that said, I'm going to come back on here in a few and raise my rent, sell some jewelry. Right? Be safe. I guarantee you if something bad's happening, I'm going to show it. And USA, I'll cover you in a separate video. All right, love y'all. Stay safe. Peace.